All right, here we go. One day, one day only. We've got our Skinn Cosmetics launched 24 hours ago. Final presentation of the day. There is not going to be another opportunity. You're taking a look at a live before and after. Our model has used this one time. This is to exfoliate, to get rid of all the dead skin. When you're putting all your wonderful skin cosmetic products on your face, whether they're to hydrate or whatever you're doing, it's throwing money in the trash if you're putting it on dead skin cells. And I will tell you, the older you get, the more that you need to do that exfoliating yourself. Your the exfoliation that naturally happens when you're 40 plus falls off the cliff. I'm 50 plus. I'm in my last year of being in my 50s. So I will tell you, this is a must-have, can't live without desert island product. Now, we're gonna show you one of these on hsn.com is $35.50. And it's sold out. We don't even have one single one left. So even if you wanted to buy, you couldn't. So instead of giving you one, we're doubling the size, like giving you two in a big super size. So you're gonna love that. And then we're also gonna give you a second one. It is the best value we've ever done in the history of the network with one of the #1 selling two-time Beauty Customer Choice Award winner exfoliator. 4-ounce DermAppeal, supersized, $71. $71. It's $140. You are saving over $100 on this today's special. Now, this is the final presentation. I will tell you, I usually work at like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and I say, we're coming to the end of the day. Not today. This is the end of the day. This is your last chance. If you've watched, if you've tuned in, if you've thought about it, I highly encourage you to jump in. We get very busy on the phone lines for the final presentation. So we're gonna introduce our special guest, Dimitri James, who not only started out as somebody, a family of estheticians, he knows the business from a little baby, and then said, you know what, I'm gonna develop products and I'm gonna own the factory that makes them, which is right here in the USA, I should mention, in California, is the actual factory that makes this. And you've done a costume change, and you are, because on we're Facebook Live and everybody loves what you wear, Dimitri. That's one of the reasons I mention it. You're in the pink family today with me.
Well, I saw what you were wearing, and then during the break, I thought I looked too stuffy for summer. So I put on my pink and navy blue, which is my favorite combination.
I love
it.
Smiley. You look at, I love that shirt. I want that shirt. It's amazing. So this is it. So, the final presentation. Yeah. It's been a long day, but an amazing day.
First of all, and I said this earlier, I can tell that you DermAppeal today.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I can tell because you've got that beautiful DermAppeal glow. That's why I do it every other day. So DermAppeal is our #1. Look at that. That flawless glass-like finish. DermAppeal. How often do you use it, Helen?
I would say I would use it twice a week, but I'd be lying. I actually use it a lot. I use it probably 4 to 5 times a week. And it's because this is my last, I'm 59. I'm gonna be 60 next June. And I feel like this is the thing that keeps me young and natural. If you have a good skin and a natural face, that's how you look young. That's the secret right there. I just shared it. People ask me on Facebook, on Instagram all the time. That's the answer right there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why DermAppeal ThermoEnzymatic Microdermabrasion treatment is more than a scrub. And I'll get into that. So this is for all of you. You start using DermAppeal at 14 years old, twice a week. Once a week, twice a week, you use the rest of your life for oily skin, congested skin, dry skin, leathery skin, glycation wrinkled skin, every type of skin. Because normally exfoliators just kind of scratch around on the surface of the skin, right? This actually helps clean out dead cells, debris, and grime from the actual pore as well. So that is called, an esthetician term, disincrustation. It's a step beyond just surface exfoliation. And it doesn't just scrub your skin. There's no aluminum oxide crystals in here to lacerate the skin. It's not like those roly-rollies that they put on the skin that punctures holes in your skin if you go to the esthetician. It's not like that. It's a totally different treatment. What I tried to do with DermAppeal is bring home, I've only had one job my whole life. and that's making your skin beautiful. And I've done it for a very long time. And it's my passion. Sorry, my cat is drinking my DermAppeal water. And I've done it for a very long time, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not the banker that started a restaurant, right? I started Skinn Cosmetics because after working for the biggest brands in the world, I just didn't think that they were good enough. And the bigger the brands were, the less there was in the jar. And so I started out of my garage with $2,500. For those of you who don't know me, even though I've been on TV since 1994, I started mixing pure key ingredients together at full strength. And I said, it's either going to work or it's not. And I was too dumb to know it couldn't work. And we become the biggest brand at most networks that I'm on. And we're in 9 countries, 9 networks, 15 countries. I created DermAppeal so that I could give you the similar benefits of going to a salon and having a professional facial that starts always with exfoliation. So I'm going to show you how to use DermAppeal. I'm going to talk you through what it does. I'm also going to show you super sensitive skin users what you can do a little different. That's Ruby, and she's a ham. She doesn't like that I'm talking to you and not playing with her. So that's what I get. Now, and by the way, we are PETA. We have People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. We have our leaping bunny, so no animal testing or research. First, you cleanse your skin, and then when the skin is just damp, what you're going to do is create a gripping coat and let it grip your skin. You're going to feel it grip. Now, when it's gripping the skin, it's gripping unwanted elements. And it's also using enzymes to help break down what I call skin plaque, right? Which is the accumulation of dirt and grime and pollution and old glue that used to hold your cells together and dead skin cells. And you got to get rid of that so the skin brings up fresh new skin, right? And as we get older, that tends to slow down. So then you're going to leave that on just a few minutes, up to 10 minutes maybe. Then you're going to add a little warm water. And by Ruby, and then you're going to start polishing. And what you are doing now, you're not scrubbing little like aluminum oxide crystals. You're not scrubbing scratchy things. You're scrubbing 5 different forms of vitamin C crystals into the skin. You're buffing that vitamin C into the skin. Now, that's brightening. That's anti-aging. That's anti-wrinkle. That is helps reduce the look of pores, fine lines, wrinkles. And then when you rinse it off, it leaves behind a 3rd phase. You're never dry or tight after you use this. When you rinse it off, it leaves behind rosemary oil, peppermint, lavender, tea tree, kakadu, plum oil. I want you to see this. I'm 58. I'm just a year younger than you. This is my 58-year-old hand. I don't do anything to. Look at that. If that was my face, I would kill myself right now. Now, this hand, look at that. It doesn't even move. Now, look at my knuckles. Look at the glycation on my knuckles, all that hard, wrinkled, dead skin on my knuckles. Look at these knuckles. You don't even see any lines on my knuckles because this is my demo hand. And all these years, I keep exfoliating this hand. And everything I do to my face, I just do to this one hand to keep showing myself how I could always keep this hand young and not age. What I could do for your face, especially when you start using the DermAppeal.
Yeah, and this really is for everybody because we've got an hour of skin cosmetics. We've got lots of things for anti-aging. I've got the Necamore, which I just had a couple hundred left. But this really is for everyone, and this special was the best deal we've ever done on the #1 selling, best award-winning. By the way, this is a global award winner from, you know, Australia and, you know, on shopping television across the planet. This is the regular size. This is the size that I have right now in my house. This is on all day long. You've got $35.50 to buy this size. And listen, that's a great deal and it's fantastic. And I've bought it at this size. So you've got, this is the 2 ounces, right? But what we're doing is we've doubled it to 4 ounces. Remember, $35.50 for 2 ounces, doubled it, and then gave you a second one. There it is on hsn.com. 2 ounces, $35.50. So for, you know, $5 more, you're getting 4 times the product. It is a $142 value. You're saving $100. And I will say, auto ship is available. Everybody ordering should get the auto ship. I'm not sure how many we have left in auto ship, but I would definitely get it. That means that if you decide to order it again, you get the same deal. That's all auto ship means. You can change your mind and never order it again, but if you want to order it again, you get to have the same deal. You can set it up for, you know, 60 days, 90 days, whatever you want to do. And it's not unlimited, by the way. It's not auto ship for eternity. I think it's about 1 year. That's what we do, is a 1 year. Yep, that's it. Just 1 year auto ship. So you're getting 4 times the products, $100 off. And this is the final presentation, the very last time. This isn't the almost final time. This is it. This is all she wrote. After this, you know, if there's any left, it's going to be $72.40. That's quite a jump, and that's going to be in 50 minutes. And it's over on the East Coast that it ends. It's not West Coast time. East Coast time at midnight. So that's West Coast at 9 p.m. that today's special ends, Dimitri. I didn't think about that. People on the West Coast watching, they're like, oh, it ends at midnight. That's what the host is saying. It's midnight East Coast time.
Well, that's just not fair.
That's not fair.
You are getting 4 full-size DermAppeals. So let's talk about it more. I want to tell you what it's going to do for your skin. Now, if you're sensitive, you see how I did the 3 steps? If you're sensitive, have your skin cleansed and wet. If you just for starting out maybe, right? Because you're going to be able to work up just like I showed you. Put it in your hand and emulsify it, activate it in your hand with a little water, and then apply it to the skin and just buff gently and rinse it off. And you'll be just fine. This is for everyone. You know, anytime someone says, Dimitri, I've never cut anything. I've done hair transplants till I was cut off, but I've never cut anything. And I don't want to. So every time someone says, Dimitri, what would you say? What is your #1 secret at having young-looking skin at your age? I always say the same thing. DermAppeal, 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 DermAppeal.
Me too.
DermAppeal, DermAppeal, DermAppeal. I DermAppeal every other day, and I'm telling you, that's how I keep age at bay and keep my skin looking poreless and smooth and having like a plump, juicy, young texture. The first time you use it, that's one application on Jules. Look at her forehead. I just love that I can do my passion, which is making your skin beautiful, so easy for you, so inexpensive for you. With the least amount of time, energy, and money, you've just recreated the story of your skin. With continued use, I'll blow your mind. But with the first use, I think I'll still blow your mind. Now, if you haven't tried DermAppeal, it's very, very important. Because you want to see something? Watch this. It's going to make all your other skincare actually work better. And I want to show you. So this is the hand I DermAppealed, right? So I'm going to put some moisturizer on this hand. I'll put moisturizer on this hand. I want you to see, right? On this hand that I put moisturizer, the moisturizer goes right into my skin. I don't even have time to mush it around. It penetrates. Now, every day that you're alive, you get what I call skin plaque. It's the accumulation of the glue, the dead skin cells, the hardened glue that used to hold your dead skins together, keratin that's built up on the skin, which is very hard. You can't even get the moisturizer to penetrate. That's why you got to do DermAppeal. It's going to help everything you know about skincare. It's going to recreate your skin. Now, DermAppeal, yes, 2 years running, best exfoliant at HSN, but really, it's been around for many, many years, and it is our #1 selling formula all over the world. Anytime someone stops me, like Patricia at the Ritz-Carlton last week, you thought I'd forget about you, didn't you? Anytime someone stops me, the one thing that they always talk about is, oh my gosh, that DermAppeal. We have 700 reviews at HSN alone.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the final opportunity, the last chance of the day to get DermAppeal. Now, get it home. You have 30 days. Use it. I think using it use it a full week, and then use it another week, and then another week, and then decide, because you've got a 30-day return policy. I think it's going to be able to change your skin after using it one time. You know, Dimitri was talking about, using all those amazing skincare products, putting it on his hand, how they absorb. You're basically spending good, hard-earned money and throwing it in the garbage can by putting amazing skincare on old, dead skin cells. So you've got to have that young turnover. You know when you're younger, the natural turnover that happens? When you're 40, have you ever seen a graph? It just falls off the cliff. So yes, this is great for 14 and up, but if you're my age, this is gonna be like, you're gonna snuggle with this like it's your best friend. Here's how to use it. This is your sister Tina doing a video here, Dimitri.
Yes, that is Tina. Tina has very sensitive skin. And she was actually in the sun a little bit, which you can see now. But what she does it every day. She heard a celebrity say that her secret to looking young at 70-something was using an exfoliant every single day. Tina's aggressive with it. She puts it right on her skin. She doesn't even wet her skin. I say you clean it first, and when it's damp, you do that gripping coat. She leaves it on 10 minutes. I only leave it on a few minutes. And then she gets in there with that warm water and she polishes and polishes and polishes. You guys, she recreated her skin. You know, she had, you know, 3 kids, full-time job. She wasn't really looking after herself. And, you know, she had her son was in the my nephew Nathan was in the army. He was over there in Afghanistan. And, you know, it was stressful years, right? My sister was in the army. My dad was in the army. Her husband was in the army. It's kind of like the family business, she calls it. Me, I just send them packages. And she didn't take care of her skin. Those, you know, 6 years he was in the, she said she'd wake up clenching her fists out of stress. Her skin was so bad. It was so wrinkled. Her pores looked like huge all over her face. And then they were turning into wrinkles. She recreated her face just by dermapeeling every single day. Now she's a convert. She does everything I tell her. And she uses everything. She like layers everything on. But DermaPeel is that one product in cosmetics where, number one, you're going to be very surprised at what one application can do for your skin. You know, all these years we buy products that tell us for $300, $400 a jar that say, this is going to make your skin makeup optional. Makeup optional. And I bought them all. I've tried everything. I make spectacular skincare, but nothing has ever really worked for me in terms of making it makeup optional except DermaPeel. And if you are really wrinkly, take your time and really work on the leathery, wrinkly areas as well. If you feel little bumps under your fingertips, polish until you don't feel those bumps under your fingertips anymore. If you're a man, this is so important for men. You need to do it more often because your skin is thicker and you have deeper pores. And we really need to exfoliate that skin because men want to look good too. Now, if you're of African descent or you're an African-American male, you want to use this on your beard every day before you shave if you're shaving. It'll help with those little bumpity bump, you know, ingrowns as well. It may help liberate them. And it's gentler on the skin than a metal brush. If you are an African-American woman now, you have darker skin, right? You have more collagen in your skin. So you don't need to use this as much. You'll use this once a week or twice a week, and that's all you need. But you need to exfoliate. And you know, if you just do this 2 or 3 times a week, you don't need to have a professional facial anymore. You're done with that. It does it for you. That's why I created it. Now, if you have lighter skin, the tougher and harder your skin is, believe it or not. So you want to do it even more. For me, every other day is my recipe. You'll see for yourself. Your skin will tell you when you need to dermapeel.
Well, I'm looking at the counter, which is coming up closely to almost 20,000 sold. This is your last opportunity. We just have less than 10 minutes left. We launched this at midnight yesterday, so it's a 24-hour special, and we've got about 8 minutes left of that 24 hours. It's literally your last chance. You can call the number on your screen. You can go to hsn.com. There's the number. That is the item number, 087625. Treat yourself. Now, on hsn.com, this is the regular size. This is the size that I have at home, by the way. $35.50. It sold out at $35.50. You're getting not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. You're getting 4 of the regular size. It's $142 value in 2 super sizes. And that's what the Today Special is. It is the best value we've ever done for the #1 selling, award-winning, best exfoliator 2 years in a row here at HSN. And if purchased separately, DermaPeel, the ThermoEnzymatic Microdermabrasion treatment with that VC5 Crystal Technology, $71. Worth it. You're getting 2 of them, $71, $71, $142. But guess what? Today, $10, $10.34 in free shipping and handling. This isn't like, oh, it's a little baby sale. Oh, it's like, you know, get a coupon out, you save 50 cents. You're saving over $100 on skincare. That's why I think everyone should get auto ship. It's a 1-year auto ship. That's all that you can cancel at any time. You can speed it up. You can slow it down. You can even send it to another address. You've got your next shipment. You can send it to your mom or your sister. Maybe they didn't, you know, watch today. Oop, we just went over 20,000. Dimitri, congratulations. Yeah. Over 20,000 of these in 1 day. And by the way, you get 2, so that's 40,000. 40,000 of these.
And you know, Helen, if you've been on auto delivery, we only do this once a year.
Yeah.
This is a once-a-year deal until it's sold out. It's ending for you, your auto delivery. So you put it again on auto delivery. Even if you haven't tried it, you should get it on auto delivery because you can cancel it, but I know you'll kick yourself if you don't.
Agreed.
And this will last you until next August when it goes on special again. I mean, you're locked into this special. And we've never, so, I only do, DermaPeel is very expensive to make. There's no water in it. It's pure key ingredients, right? And it's very expensive to make. And it is such excellence in skincare. You are going to be, I'm newer to HSN. I've only been here 3 years, but I've been on TV since 1994 looking after your skin. And I am, I've actually worked on skin. I've actually trained estheticians. I've actually improved people's skin because that's my passion. It's what I love to do. And that's why we have our own research and development lab with our own organic chemists, because you know what? I'm just a really nice guy, and I would never sell you junk, but because I want to make your skin better. But our organic chemists work very hard to create formulas that live up to the reason I started this company in the first place. I wanted to bring real skincare to market that was concentrated, that was lab fresh, not sitting on shelves for 5 or 6 years before you got it. Fresh batched every visit. And I wanted to bring you skincare that transformed your skin at attainable prices, because it just didn't seem fair that, you had to spend $500 on something to actually have good looking skin. And I don't think ours is any less than that. And I know, because we are the source for skincare. We make products that are sold in doctors' offices. We've made products sold in department stores. We've made products sold on television. You probably bought my products before from my lab under other name brands, right? We make products at health food stores. We are the epicenter of skincare. I know every drop that goes into every single batch of every key ingredient. And I did that so I have total control, so I know I'm never compromising what I'm bringing to my customers. Now, once you become my customer, because this has happened for years, I've been doing this for years and years, I'm usually the #1 brand. I'm just starting out here, but I'll get you. My 3rd year.
You're getting close.
Once you try my skin.
I was thinking, you've been here for 3 years, so I was trying to think, because today's my 13th, actually today, my 13th anniversary, I took a headshot and I put it on my Facebook page, Helen Keeney HSN, and that was taken maybe a couple years ago, right about the time you started here. I think my skin looks better now than it does with that headshot. Take a look at that headshot and take a look at me live. I think I look younger now. My skin looks better now.
And you attribute a lot of that to DermaPeel, because you use it a lot.
I do. I think DermaPeel, and listen, it's made everything else work better. And I've also, listen, I like Dimitri, there's no knives. It's a very natural look. Yes, I know I don't look like I'm 20, but I will say that compared to other women that are about 60, I think that I'm hanging in there, and it's because I'm doing that exfoliation myself. If you don't do it, nature's not going to. That's the deal, right, Dimitri? If you don't do it, nature's not going to do it anymore if you're my age.
Yeah, and no one's going to do it for you, Helen. You've got to give this to yourself. You should also give it to your daughters and your sons and your husband. It's for the whole family.
Yeah, absolutely.
DermaPeel is how you achieve and maintain. It's how you achieve and maintain the most beautiful skin of your life.
Look at these amazing reviews too. I mean, customer pick after customer pick, so many reviews. One of my favorite reviews is that nobody can guess my age. Best skin polisher I've ever used. This is the best exfoliator I've ever tried. Best skincare line. I mean, just accolade after accolade.
So even if you are a skincare snob, I'm not a paid spokesperson. I'm not a person who is told what to say about a product and what's in it. I actually do it and know what's in it and know how to correct your skin, because I never, I'm not the banker that started a restaurant. So I know I'll give you the most beautiful skin of your life, but this is how I get you. And once I get you with these specials, and especially with DermaPeel, this is like the perfect entry-level product if you're new and you're watching out there. Because when you see what one application does, you're going to look forward to doing it more often during the week, 2 or 3 times, maybe every other day if you're like me and Helen. Sometimes I use it 2 days in a row if I'm going to go somewhere. You're going to start using everything I make. And then we're going to have a really good relationship built on trust. Because that's how I grow. That's how I roll with you.
I love it. I love it. And we've got our final couple of minutes. We've got an hour with Dimitri. We've got lots of other amazing specials. This is your last opportunity to get the Today Special. And listen, we have a new Today Special every single day. We have lots of things. This is the one that I feel 100% confident that if you buy it, you're going to say, I got a great deal. This is a game changer, and it's so affordable that I can use this all the time. Some things are so expensive, you use them once, you're like, oh, this eye cream, it was $500, but it was amazing. Are you really gonna buy a $500 eye cream every single month over and over and over again? You're not,
No.
it's too expensive. But at $100 off, get the auto ship, and then you can, I mean, maybe 4 of these will take you through the entire year, or less, if your husband steals it, if your daughter steals it, like in my house. So I will tell, and my 21-year-old daughter, I literally today gave her this. By the way, this is the size I have at home. I said, here, you've got to start using this on your face. You say, why do I have an ingrown hair when I tweeze my eyebrows? I mean, even those kind of issues, you got to use this, right? Because when I first started using this, Dimitri, I got those little white bumps right around there all the time. They're completely gone.
And you know, Helen, that's why I use it every other day, because on my forehead, I'm really prone to those hard white things, right? The milia. And like, especially not on my cheeks, but like closer to my eye. And so I really gently get as close as I can with my finger and exfoliate that. Every other day for me gives me perfect skin. I never have to worry. It does it all for me. This will do, if this doesn't do more for you in one application than your favorite cosmetic product that's not Skinn, send it back. You'll see after one application. If we can even see Jules' forehead after this, I want to show you what one application can really do. And it was recorded live. That's my sister. She does it every day. She completely changed her skin. She's 54, right? Went through 5 years, going through a divorce now, right? And went through 5 years where she wasn't happy, and she looks better now than ever, and she's happy.
Her skin is radiant. It's radiant. It's like a glossy skin where you have, I mean, you can see, this is my skin. This is my face. You guys have been watching me for years. You could tell I haven't had anything like quote unquote done. It's exfoliation. It's a very simple concept, but exfoliators, if you get the wrong exfoliator, they're actually bad for you. Some of the shape of the exfoliators, right, Dimitri, they can actually kind of tear your skin up a little bit. I mean, you can go wrong with an exfoliator.
Look, you can, but there's mixed thoughts on that, to be honest with you. Some people think it triggers, they lacerate, it triggers a healing response, and some say no, it doesn't. So there's mixed feelings. Mine won't do that, though, so you don't have to worry about it. But what mine will do is not just exfoliate and dry your skin out and throw it off balance. Right. Mine will actually give you the results of having a facial every time you use it. Yeah. Softer, smoother, whiter, cleaner, and younger looking. And with continued use, you're forcing your skin to stay in perfect shape, right? So I just know that this is all over the world our #1 selling product, voted in Australia 6 years in a row, best resurfacer. And at HSN, 2 years running now, right? Don't you, if you're Miss America, don't you wish you could say that?
I am not Miss America by a long shot. And, not even close.
But you know, I'm 58. I haven't lived like healthy of a lifestyle either. I eat whatever I want.
But your skin's amazing. Just beautiful, healthy, amazing.
Yeah, you could get it. You could do this. It's easy. It's easy. I'm not asking you to cross your fingers and spend hundreds of dollars and hope for 60 days. I'm telling you, just go in your bathroom and give yourself one DermAppeal treatment. Do you want me to show it on my hand again? Or are we running out of time?
We've got about, yes, you can. Actually, my producer's saying go ahead. Okay. Yep.
Let me show you how to do this when you get it home. Now, first of all, you're going to clean your skin, preferably with one of my cleansers, right? So, because they don't leave your skin stripped. Now, they did sell out, but I want you to look for the triple sizes next week because we're sending a shipment, only 1,000. And that's all we had in the office. So look for it. It's going to be 766032 online. You get 2 triple size AM and triple size PM. God, I could talk the hind leg off a mule. I'm so excited. Now, you put this on damp skin, and you just let it grip the skin. And that's your gripping coat. Massage that on and let it grip, right? Then you leave that on a few minutes, right? I only leave it on like 3 minutes. My sister does 10, 15 minutes. You're going to add a little warm water, and then you're buffing. And what you're doing, the first phase is enzymes breaking down that unwanted hardened surface, the skin plaque, I call it, the dead skin, right? With the glue and everything else, the dirt, the grime, the pollution. Phase 2 is buffing 5 different forms of vitamin C crystals and minerals into your skin. Magnesium, really revitalizing. And what that does is, and no scratching. I have DermAppealed this hand probably 15, 16 times since midnight, right? There's no redness. There's no irritation. It is not lacerated, but look at the difference. And then it leaves behind rosemary. That's my 58-year-old hand. Rosemary, lavender, tea tree, peppermint, kakadu plum oil, chamomile oil. Look at my 58-year-old hand. Look at this one. Nothing. It doesn't even move. The other thing I want you to look at is look at the glycation of my knuckles. That horrible glycated leathery skin.
Yep.
Look at this.
It's amazing. You've got a lot of self-control to not go at that other hand, Dimitri.
I don't care. I just keep telling myself,
this could be you.
Do you want to look like this, Dimitri, or do you want to look like that?
I love that you do that. You are devoted. All right, Dimitri, staying on with us. Keep shopping for our today's special, 087625. Also available.